Hey guys, it's Logan here with Hydra 572, and this used to be the largest knife in my collection. That's the Cold Steel Large Espada in G10, and this is the Cold Steel Rajah 2. I was given this on my birthday by my wonderful girlfriend, and it makes all of my previous large-seeming knives seem small in comparison. It just dwarfs them. I mean, in comparison, it seems really reasonable to be carrying the Espada. This thing, one of the first things I noticed, you guys can see the way the clip is set up, you only get right side and left side tip up carry, which is fine because the wave thumb plate is the best way to open this blade in my opinion. But you have this honking amount of handle sticking out of your pocket you can grab, which is good because it's a heavy knife. Pulling it out of your pocket, you want to be sure that you're going to get the deployment right. I don't think you're going to be pulling this thing out very often to cut open Snickers bars, so when this thing comes out of your pocket, you want it to be authoritative and strong. And authoritative and strong are great words to describe this knife. I mean, this thing is just a monster. There's my hand for comparison. This is the first Cold Steel that I've felt that it was very practical to do this all the way extended grip. It's offered on many of the larger Cold Steels, but on the Espada, for instance, I just feel like the lever is too long and it's not a very strong hand position. You're damn near at the end of the knife, and I just didn't like it. I was much more comfortable here. With the Rajah, if you do this and try to do a Filipino style grip, your thumb still is going to be on the triad lock, which is non-ideal, but you can do this and you still have a very strong grip on this knife. This thing is just incredible. You guys know that I love my recurves, and this looks like the king of recurves right now. Like I said, wave opening is the best way to do it, but you can use that thumb plate as a thumb stud, and if you do it with a wrist flick, you can get pretty dang good at it. I prefer to just do the wave. You guys know I love my wave. The factory pivot came with a little bit too little tension. There was a little bit more side-to-side blade play than I wanted to see, but I mean, look at that honking lever that you've got there. So it's understandable. I tightened it up a little bit, and honestly that's good because, not sure if I can do it from behind camera, but it makes it to where I can shake the blade closed just very little and then safely, if somewhat clumsily, close the blade, which is good because with the larger Cold Steels you run into that problem of you are closing a very large, very heavy blade into a maw where your fingers reside. So that's somewhat concerning. Otherwise, this knife, quality-wise, has been pretty dang good. That stonewash is really attractive. I'll take you guys in and show you that really quick. And it's all marked up with my fingerprints, but you guys can see there. I think that it looks much better than a satin polish. I think that it will resist corrosion for a little while longer, so I like that stonewash. Other things about this knife, I don't know, it's just pretty damn impressive. I don't think I'm going to be doing any abuse style testing the same way that I did on my Voyagers. These things are just a little bit more expensive, so that kind of testing you won't see with these two blades, but I think strength is going to be similar as it was with the Voyagers, or perhaps even more. The handle on this one is a nicely rounded, very ergonomic Grivery, or I believe Cold Steel is now calling it Grive X. I'm not sure if they actually changed the formula in their polymer, but I mean, feels like Grivery to me. Feels just like the Spartan handles, and this thing you can sort of think of as the Spartan's big brother, which is just too damn cool. We have a forward choil here with an unsharpened portion of blade. I wish they would have gone whole hog and actually done some curving on this steel and really made it stand out as a spot of, oh, I'm supposed to put my finger here. But that said, you can choke up on this blade and I guess do your detail cutting with your 1.5 foot long pocket sword. So you could do that. I wish that they had just gone ahead and curved out the steel, giving you a full width portion of the blade. Perhaps that would have cut down on cutting edge just a little bit, but I think we've got more than enough to spare. You guys know that I like my good handle to blade ratio, and this thing is a little bit handle heavy in that ratio, but I'm not complaining about blade length on this sucker. That would just be silly. That thing is just too damn cool. I mean, God forbid that you ever had to defend your life with a knife, but if you did, I would very much prefer that it was a pocket sword coming out of my pocket, getting that good, distinctive, authoritative, which that one was not, opening from that wave. I think this is a great option. Whenever people talk about folding combat knives, my mind sort of drifts this way. So, first impressions are very positive. I am very excited to be doing a review of this blade. It will be in my pocket relatively consistently. I've been aching for a new large blade to carry for review, and now I have it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more of the same.